I'm Tiff, the Green Fairy. If you're new to the channel, this is my tarot channel. I do general readings for the collective. If you want to schedule a personal reading, you can do that at greenfairytarot@gmail.com. Readings are $15 for 30 minutes and $30 for an hour. You put that in the chat. Okay, perfect. So this is just going to be a quick little vibe check. I just felt like I need to get something out because it's been a while since I've talked to you guys. I have a second channel. It's called Kali Oracle Guided Messages. That's over there is where I work with just oracle cards and my own intuition. Hi, Janet. So you can check that out. I'll go ahead and put that in the chat too. This is my second channel, Kali Oracle Guided Messages. And that's meant to be a little more high vibing, a little more universal, a little more 5D, you know, whereas tarot can be really like here in the 3D, like who's doing what, what's going on behind your back, blah, 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 that kind of thing. Over at KOGM, it's more esoteric. It's more about what you need to do to further your soul journey. The right word will come to me. Okay, but for now, let's get a quick little tarot reading out. Hi, Gary. Hi, Patty. Hi, Janet again. All right, let's see what we got. This is my Fallout deck if any of you are gamers out there. 7 of Cups. Okay, so somebody's got their head in the clouds. Somebody's got too many options they can't choose. The Lovers, the 9 of Pentacles. Okay. It's almost like somebody could have anybody they want. You should just be single. It's like this person, if they can't choose, they're just going to be on their own. Page of Pentacles. That's like a business opportunity. This person may decide that they want to focus on building their business or building their assets rather than choose a life partner at this time because they can't seem to choose. The Hierophant. Yeah, they're throwing themselves into structure, religion, societal expectations. Why? What's that doing for them? The Ace of Cups and the Chariot. I think they're just doing what's familiar and routine right now until their heart speaks to them. It may seem like this person is just going about their business, but in reality, they're waiting for their heart to guide them. They're waiting for their heart to speak to them. So right now, they're just maintaining their routine. King of Pentacles. Yeah, this person's an entrepreneur. This person has a lot of pots on the stove. Does that make sense? This person's all about providing, taking care of their loved ones, leaving behind a legacy, getting that bag. Let's be real, getting that bag. This has something to do with their spirit guides. Maybe they're learning to put more trust into their spirit guides. Ten of Pentacles. Six of Cups. Yeah, I mean, this person, okay, when it comes to leaving behind a legacy, this person will be victorious in that regard. But what is this? Let me think. The Six of Cups is my... So, okay, this person wants to leave a legacy with a soulmate. Here we go. Two of Pentacles. Somebody who like is their other half. Somebody who balances them out. Maybe. Or somebody who isn't afraid to be a little strapped for cash at times. Maybe this masculine is... I just said masculine, so there you go. I feel like I'm pulling on a masculine energy. Maybe this masculine is trying to get something off the ground. Two of Cups. Yeah, they want somebody they can invest with and have a relationship with. Page of Cups. I think they're going to try listening to their intuition this time. The Devil. Ooh, this person may have been very materialistic. And I don't mean just like, oh, give me material things. I mean like this world is the only world that we have. You know, this is our shot. Like we need to make the most of this life because this is all we've got, the Star. But they could have had some kind of spiritual awakening. The Star is usually about deep, deep healing. So they may have had some spiritual wounds that caused them to become materialists or to try to embrace that philosophy. Three of Steel. Three of Swords. That's heartbreak. It was a heartbreak. They lost faith periodically after something that they deeply loved or someone that they deeply loved. Something came to an end or a relationship came to an end. Two of Wands. But it turns out this may have been for the best. This heartbreak, this letdown, this disappointment, this ache. Ooh, because it's going to pave way for a more fulfilling happiness for this masculine. Queen of Wands. Ooh, with someone very sexy, very passionate, fiery, feminine. Eight of Cups. There's going to be some walking away here. There may be something that maybe this feminine needs to walk away from a situation herself before she can truly embrace this masculine's love. Queen of Cups. Yep. She's got to follow her heart, her intuition. So there's going to be heartbreak on both ends, I'm thinking. Probably people letting go of karmic partners, karmic soulmates, so that they can be with high-level soulmates or even twin flames. When the masculine starts to desire the feminine, that's usually when things really take off. Like when he wakes up, you know. Queen of Pentacles. Wow. Yeah, that's this feminine is really going to have quite the I don't want to just say the glow up, but she's already passionate and fiery and sexy now, but pretty soon she's going to be emotionally, like, her intuition and following her heart is going to be her greatest strength, and stepping into her divine feminine energy fully is going to make her magnetic. Because he's in his King of Pentacles energy. So once she's in her Queen of Pentacles energy, boom, baby. They'll be drawn to each other. The Tower. Yeah, all obstacles will come tumbling down. Once these two get on the same wavelength, it's like game over for the rest of the world. Yeah. King of Swords. A decisive man. A man who knows what he wants and knows how to go about getting it. In a rational and measured way. Not like the King of Wands, which is very passionate and fiery. There's the King of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. So he is holding back. This masculine is holding back. The level of restraint is, you really got to hand it to him, because he's coming up as the King of Wands beneath the Knight of Cints, and that's Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles is like the slowest moving card in the deck. So the amount of restraint this masculine is showing is exceptional. The Hanged One, yeah, because he doesn't know which direction to go in anyway. Remember, he's just going along with his routine right now until he receives a sign. Either from his spirit guides or his God or his ancestors or his divine feminine, maybe. 5 of Swords. Okay, yeah, he's worried about taking a gamble. He doesn't want to reach out because he doesn't want to be the one to take the gamble. King of Cups. He wants to be... Hello. He wants to be measured about this. Like, he doesn't want to deny his emotions. He doesn't want to deny his emotions, but he also doesn't want them to be out of control. Like, he wants to find an emotionally intelligent way to communicate how he's feeling. Okay, this deck is done talking to me for now. I haven't pulled this one in a while. Let's see. Okay. Anything we need to know about external influences that may be affecting this? Strength and the King of Swords. Nope, this man is settled in his mind. He's determined. He knows what he wants. Ace of Wands, and he has the green light to go after it. He's gonna receive that sign. The universe has heard him, The universe has sensed his longing, and they're now ready to deliver the means. I heard conquest. They're ready to deliver the means for him to realize his desire. Ten of Swords, the worst is over. So this could be a separation drawing to a close. Two of Pentacles. Okay. That's my card of balance. Material and spiritual balance. Balancing the material with the spiritual. That could be this masculine or it could be this feminine. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, putting in the work. That's good. I'm picking up a distinctly feminine energy. Like it took you, if you're the divine feminine, it took you a while to get past the longing and the disappointment maybe and the hardship. Like you probably recognized this connection long before the masculine did. And you're finally in a place now where you're not completely consumed by thoughts of this person. You've been putting in the work. Hello. Five of Wands. Yeah, I mean, it was a real struggle. It was a real struggle for this feminine to put this masculine behind her. The Lovers, because they are connected. There's a bond there, see? Two people, one spirit. Ten of Cups. Yeah. See, she could sense the connection. She could sense the compatibility way before he did. However, he has since come around to see what a blessing this feminine really is. What a gift she is. The High Priestess and Temperance. The divine feminine knew that in time, this masculine would recognize her. So if this has been resonating with you, just know that, and it hasn't been manifesting yet, just know that in due time, you can trust your intuition on this. In due time, this masculine will recognize you. Wheel of Fortune. Expect the unexpected. That's the only way I can ever interpret that card. You may hear from this person out of the blue. Nine of Cups. Yeah, wish fulfillment. You may hear from this person completely out of the blue. You may run into them one day. They may message you, call you. Something completely out of the blue is what I'm picking up. And it's going to make your heart soar. It's going to be wish fulfillment. At least for this feminine anyway. Or, yeah, I want to say it's the feminine. The masculine is the one who has to reach out. The Tower. Yeah, the barriers between this feminine and this masculine's communication are going to be torn down. Will be torn down. I'm guessing sooner than later. The Devil and the Sun. I think someone's going to overcome their materialism and accept the divine nature of this union, of this connection. That this connection goes beyond just the physical realm. The world. The Magician. Yeah, you're having this person believe in fate, believe in magic. They're believing in things they've never believed in before. Everything that they once held on to. They held on, this masculine held on to the material world so strongly. Yeah, I'm ready for school to be finished and the kids are good. Thank you. Thank you, Mel. There's that Knight of Pentacles again. Getting started down the road. The road towards what, I wonder? A soulmate union. Six of Cups. Six of Cups is my soulmate card. I don't know why, it just is. Seven of Wands. Okay, somebody's under some kind of attack. Let's see who it is. The Hermit. Whoever's been in hermit mode. The Moon. So when this masculine and feminine finally come into union, it's important for the feminine to not be insecure, okay? You are worthy of this relationship. You've got to let all those insecurities die off, okay? That's going to be your last test, all right, Divine Feminine? Letting the insecurities die away. I guess I didn't need any of those cards. Here you go. Knight of Wands. Yeah, you have to move forward passionately. You really have to not care about what anybody thinks. All right? Because people may look at you in this masculine. Look, the Emperor card's been wanting to come out. Twice it's been on the bottom of the deck after I shuffled. And then when I dropped all of those cards, this was the only one face up, right side up. The Emperor card wants to come out. That's why I dropped all those cards, specifically so the Emperor could come out. Yeah, people might look at you guys a little funny. You might be kind of an odd match. But don't worry about that. Don't worry about what anybody thinks, okay? Okay. One more deck, and then I'm going to call it a night because I got to hop in the shower. Let's see, which one's really calling to me? You know what? I haven't done the Cthulhu one in a while. Why not? And the Lovers is on the bottom deck of this one as well. Okay, final messages. Final messages. My homies. Page of Swords. So if you're in reverse, but I was holding this upside down. So if you're not standing in your truth, it's time for you to do that now, okay? It's time for you to be real with yourself about what you want. Three of Cups. That's my card of friendship. Judgment. Okay, it may be time to reevaluate some friendships that you hold dear. Some of your friends may not have your best interest at heart. Don't block out the urge to move on. If you feel an urge to move on from a friend group or from a social situation, work situation, romantic situation, go ahead and do it. Honor that feeling because it's telling you something, right? It's telling you that your soul isn't satisfied. Six of Cups. Yeah, this is not your soul tribe. If you've outgrown a situation, allow yourself to move on from it, okay? That's what this deck wants us to know. The Moon in reverse. Yeah, don't hide your feelings. Don't hide what you're really feeling anymore, okay? Three of Pentacles, Five of Cups. Three of Pentacles is my spirit guide card. Five of Cups is my card of grief. So your spirit guides are helping you move through some sort of grief that you're processing, okay? Trust your intuition. If you feel like your spirit guides have been trying to get your attention recently, carve out time to pay attention to them, okay? Because they're helping you move through some kind of grief. Knight of Wands. Yeah, they're helping you to rediscover your passion in life. This is what your spirit guides want. They want you to rediscover your passion in life. They want you to rediscover your sense of direction, your drive. Okay? One more. Five of Pentacles. Ooh. So all these good things are coming in after a long period of feeling left out in the cold. You know? Just feeling like maybe it has something to do with this masculine and this feminine not being in contact with one another. But somebody feels like they've been left out in the cold maybe these past couple of years. But their person is finally starting to recognize them. Queen of Cups. Yeah, there you are. Queen of Love. You hold the Ace of Cups. You hold the The fountain of love. Somebody's figuring that out. Two of Wands. Yeah, you're the better pick, Divine Feminine. You're the better pick. That's what someone's going to realize. Two of Pentacles. You bring balance. This person was all material. You bring this. You bring the spiritual into their life. Okay. Page of Cups. Yeah. You make them want to listen to their intuition. Queen of Swords. And you're so sexy. All right. I'm going to leave it there. I hope this helped. I hope this brought you some sort of clarity, some sort of peace of mind. I'm going to let it go, and I will talk to you later. And check out my other channel, please. Okay. Bye.